Hello, guys. I would like to start this video by, thanking Warner Bros, TT Games, and whoever was involved in developing Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight because this game has truly brought back the joy that I've lost in gaming in a while. I think personally, this is the best Lego Batman game and even Lego game ever created. But just in general, this is for me one of the best games of all time. Um, but the point of this video is that I feel as though like this game, like I said before, it's just brought back, that special feeling that I haven't had in a while, when I'm playing video games because video games nowadays, especially like my favorite ones in particular, which I like to talk about, like the FIFAs, the Call of Duties, those type of games, like multiplayer online games, they're not fun anymore. Fortnite, they're not really fun anymore. And it's like, for me, the big gaming franchises, yeah, that I mentioned, you know, just a lot of them in general, like some of our favorite, gaming franchises, they're not as good as they used to be. And it's like Lego was one of like my favorite, gaming franchises of all time. And I haven't, been this hyped for a video game to come out in a while. I think the last time I was hyped, for a game to come out was Sonic X Shadow Generations, because for me, Sonic Generation, the original Generations, was one of my favorite games of all time. That getting a remaster alone was, one of the best, feelings for me. And then on top of that, getting a Shadow Generation story, combined with the game, it was just amazing, man. And just seeing that, like my favorite games getting like, you know, a good game was just a great feeling, and I haven't had that in a long time. And this game, again, like it just saved like gaming for me. That sort of special feeling. I think apart from GTA 6, like when it comes to games, like I'm not really hyped for games anymore. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or the quality of games is just not as good as it used to. I think it's a bit of both to answer my question. But yeah, man, just gaming, man. It's just not the same anymore, man. But this game, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, man. Wow, man. What a game, man. And you see how good this game is. You see how good of a game you can create if you actually put heart and soul into this game. This is what happens. You know, the developers, TT Games and even Rocksteady was involved in the development of this game. They put so much hard work and dedication and passion into this work. And look how it turned out to be. It turned out to be a masterpiece. It turned out to be, according to reviewers, the best Lego game of all time, according to, I think, Metacritic, man. Like, that's what happens when you put so much effort into a game. Not like, some of the games that we're getting nowadays, like the FC 26, the Call of Duties, they're just, nostalgia baiting us. They're just, giving us lazy content. They're giving us bad gameplay, lots of microtransactions. But this game, you can just tell they put so much, yeah, detail and passion into this game, man. And that's why it ended up becoming, a masterpiece, man. Gaming, man, it kind of makes me like upset in a way because it's like, how long am I gonna have to wait for me to get another game like this? You know what I mean? I'm not someone here that would, kind of like buy like these sort of Elden Rings. You know what I mean? Like that's not my type of game. I would like to try them one day. I'm kind of open minded, but it's like I kind of like show loyalty towards the games that I grew up with, like the Lego Batmans for etc. The FIFAs. I don't really get that many games a year because obviously the prices of games are very expensive. So I just get probably minimum 2, 3 games a year. You know what I mean? I get like a FC, FIFA, Call of Duty guaranteed, and then if there's like a Sonic or Lego game or GTA that comes in like a odd year, like I'll get it. But I just feel like annually, like every year, like, just the quality of games is just not as good, man. Even WWE, for example, I even forgot about that. Like, when was the last time we actually got a good WWE game, man? I don't know, yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, here, but was the last time we got a good WWE game was WWE 2K14 when I don't know, it's not TKO, but it's the developers that made the SmackDown versus Raw game, man. Let me know in the comments down below what their names are. But those guys, man, like we have had a proper good WWE game since then. And even FIFA, well, the last good FIFA game was when they actually had the license. FIFA 23. A lot of people will argue the FIFA 19 or 18 games that we don't really get good quality games like that anymore. And that's why, like, yet again, I would like to thank, TT Games, Rocksteady, every single person that was part of the team that developed this game. I would like to thank you guys in particular because you actually brought back that joy that I lost. And I think, I speak for a lot of people because a lot of people nowadays, just like me, you know, they don't really like gaming like that anymore, man. A part of it is growing up, but it's just a lot of games and developers, they're not really made with a passion or good quality anymore. But this game, man, I could just tell from the first mission I played with Young Bruce, man, this was gonna be an awesome game, man. And I'm just so glad that, I got to experience, peak gaming again, man. And I don't have to wait for GTA 6 to come out and kind of save gaming, man. Because apart from GTA 6, yeah, I'm not really looking forward to any games annually anymore. This is the first time. This just came out of the blue as well, like what, a couple months ago that they were making a Lego Batman game. I was like, wow, Lego Batman. Like I couldn't remember the last time. I think the last time I played it was when I was in year four. I remember having Lego Batman 2 on the Xbox 360 and the first Lego Batman on the PS3. I didn't really get Lego Batman 3 when it came. I only got it last year, to be fair. And Lego Marvel Supers as well. Like, I only got it last year, but I remember Lego Marvel Superheroes growing up. Like, that was a game, like, it was widely loved by, Lego fans and regarded, by a lot of people, the GOAT Lego game. But even me playing it as an adult, I had that feeling of being a kid again. Like, I just enjoyed playing it, you know what I mean? And even playing a game like Lego Marvel Supers as an adult, I still put that as like a top two, top three Lego game for me. It might not be the best for me because for me personally, my favorite game before Legacy of the Dark Knight was Lego Batman 2. But it was still like a top two game, you know what I mean? But that was the type of games we were getting back then, man. Like, I remember growing up here, games like in the early 2000s, the 2010s, like as a Sonic fan, we get games like Sonic Generations, Sonic College, Sonic Colors, the Sonic Adventure games. You know what I mean? Even Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic 06 wasn't that bad for me. I know a lot of guys hate that game. The FIFA games, the FIFA 10s to like FIFA 19, that generation wrong. Prime Call of Duty for COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2, you had Black Ops 3, like the list can go on. Like we used to get peak games annually. But I think post 2020, what do we actually get? Like in a calendar year, I think like we only get like 2, 3 good games max. But the the catalogue of games we would get like annually back then was so good, man. You know what I mean? I think in the PS5 era specifically, I only got like three like top tier games in my opinion. That's Marvel Spider-Man 2, this game, and probably Sonic and Shadow Generations. But anyways, guys, let me know in the comments down below what you think. I'm kind of running out of time for this video, but if you enjoyed this video or like more of this sort of content, then please leave a like or subscribe to my channel. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching, man.